told us a story last weekend. She wanted to come to this gathering, didn't have the money to come, either to travel or for the ticket. But she really wanted to come, so her desire was in a clear place. And she didn't let herself get discouraged. She talked about how she kept wanting to come and believing that she would while not knowing how. Now you see, that's a perfect vibrational stance, to hold a desire without weakening it with doubtful thoughts. She wasn't saying to herself, oh, I won't be able to make it, or I don't know where I will find the money. She was just saying simply, I want to attend, I want to be there, I want to be there. So we've been describing this like, picture a train track with a train on the track, and the track is on very level ground. It's not on a hill, it's on a level ground, and each time you identify a desire, it's like you plunk an engine, a strong engine, on this end of your track. But if at the same time that you identify your desire, you also add but I don't know how it's going to come about, or I can't possibly do that to it, you put an equal engine on the other end of the track. So now you've got two engines pulling against themselves, and it makes you feel tension, and it also keeps you from going toward what you want. But this girl did not do that. She had clear desire about what she wanted and did not put any engines on the other end of the track. And then she was walking with a friend through a park, and they were talking about law of attraction and about the seminar and high on life, and she looked in the leaves and she saw something that was sort of flickering and shiny, and she picked it up, and it was an earring. It looked like a diamond. And her friend said, can't be real, look how big it is, it can't be real, it must be a CZ diamond. But it wasn't, it was a $9,000 diamond. And so she came to the seminar. At the same seminar, another girl is explaining to us that she also wanted to come. Couldn't figure out how she was going to get here. We were in Chicago because she was in a different city. But a friend of hers hooked her up with some standby tickets. And so she went to the airport in her city, and this friend had managed to get her to be able to go through the security the fast way. And so she was feeling very good, and she went to the gate to get her seat assignment, but that flight was full, and since she was flying standby, she didn't get on. But she was still believing that she would, and so then the next flight came up, and she is still flying standby, but she didn't get on. And so now she is beginning to wonder. She calls her friend who's in another city, just getting ready to board her flight, and she says, well, so far I haven't gotten on. And her friend said, well, maybe you could fly to New York, because there are more flights from New York to Chicago. Maybe you could fly to New York, and then you could get to Chicago. So she went to the service center, and she is asking if she might fly to New York so that she might be able to get on a plane there. And the new ticket agent said, where are you trying to go? And she said, Chicago. And she said, wait a minute, I think I've got a plane going there. Hold on, let me look. And she had a plane that had just come out of service or something and was going to Chicago. And so she said, I can get you on. So the girl went to the gate, got on the airplane, and she was the only passenger on the plane. She said the flight attendants were all there, the pilots were all there, so the flight attendant stood right in front of her and did the safety announcement to her, and then the pilot came on the intercom and said, ma'am. So she managed to get a private jet to Chicago. Because she only had engines on the desire end of the train.